Good evening to everybody. Welcome to the today class, the Law of Insurance, and we are at the verge of these online classes, and it is a repetition is going on over there now. And in my last class, that I told you that I am going to deal that today. Yes, what I told you. Did you have any idea? Okay, then I will tell you that what I am going to do. And today, that is, I will deal that the growth and development of the insurance sector in India. That is the thing. Yes, before I could start further, that Mr. MS Server, can you tell me that what I posted on the screen so that you could, I could hear you and you could hear me. Unmute and read what I posted on the screen. Yes, please read.
Sir, yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Actus reus non facetium nisi mens sit rea. An
Okay.
act does not make a defendant guilty without a guilty mind.
Yes,
By
it is a.
Professor Dr. Mohammad Saif Hussain. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now you can mute it now. So that I could not get the other sounds. So, okay, thank you very much because it is a principle which will be followed in the IPC, that is the Indian Penal Code, that unless until the person has a guilty mind and he should not be punished. So that was the idea behind it. Let us come to our studies because we are dealing that Indian and the insurance sector analysis, how the insurance has emerged in India and what are the its true development, what is the true growth. And a few years before, I am sure that you did not hear about the health insurance. Did you hear? Please unmute and give me the answer.
No, sir, I was not present, sir.
Yes, now you mute it. Yeah, mute because I am getting the disturbance. Okay, so now the question comes over there. How, because this insurance now becomes a must because in every field there is an insurance is there because the reason behind is we don't know what is going to happen next. So if any untoward incidents happen over there, at that instance, a person who is the breadwinner and if he dies, naturally the dependents and they will be on the roads. So that is the reason. And if they are running any business, if the business subject matter is either burnt or destroyed because of the natural calamity, at that instance also the business will be drained and the dependents also again on the roads and they will lick the dust. So insurance in all the fields are must where the person is having the insurable interest. So if you see just the insurance, it is an arrangement between one company, that is the insurer and the insured. I mean, we can say in the other one, the first party is the insured and the second party is the insurer. That is the firm. So a arrangement by which a company, that is the insurance company or the state, undertakes to provide a guarantee. Here the state in a sense, even sometimes the public insurance company also there. Do you know any public insurance company? Please unmute and give me the answer. Yes, unmute and give me the answer.
Sir,
Do you know any public insurance company? Yeah, I will give you the answer. The LIC is the government company, it is a public company. Of course, general insurance company also is a public company. There are 5 to 6 public companies are there. They're like New Assurance, New Insurance, and Oriental Insurance. Of course, we are going to see it because these are the public insurance companies. But nowadays, the public insurance companies' role is becoming a dull. Even the private insurance companies are emerging out. There is a surge, SURG surge, means is the increase in the private insurance companies. One of the example for the private insurance companies, there is a Bajaj Alliance is there, Reliance is there. Suppose if the even financial institutions also are running the insurance, that is HDFC and ICCI, Prudential,
ICICI, yeah.
yeah, ICIC, yes, ICICI,
But,
yeah, that is a Lombard also
yeah.
there. Yeah, because they are
Lambert,
emerging out. Yeah, they are emerging out
yeah.
more. in the
Yes.
form of the private companies. Yeah, mute it because I'm getting the sound.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it is say the specified loss or damage or even any other thing or illness would be there or death would be there. The return of the payment of the specified premium. So now the question comes over there. The premium depends upon the amount which is fixed. For if the target amount is more, the premium is more. If the target amount is less, the premium is less. But overall, a person should have the insurance. Otherwise, and our life become a miserable. If you have the insurance, then you can lead your life a comfortable way, and in other words, we can say bindas. That is the word that you can use it in insurance sector also. So, what are the key elements of the insurance? If you happen to see the element of the insurance concern, and I'm sure that you could see what I posted on the screen, isn't it? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So now the key elements of the insurance are like that. See, number one, if any loss is there, either to the person or the property, or risk coverage. What is the risk coverage? And the sum assured, because uh, here the question comes over there. In general insurance, it is for the non-living things, and life insurance for the living things. And life insurance is not indemnified by the insurer because life we cannot measure in the terms of the money. But when the subject matter is concerned, yes, we can measure it in the terms of money because value is there and the worth is there. So overall, that one element is that whatever the loss would be there, whatever the risk which is going to be covered in the risk in the scenes in the marine, we can say sea perils, and when you say on the land, you can say risk, like accident, and a sum assured. For instance, for the insurance of the life, it depends upon the age of a person. Generally, the 60 years the target they will keep it out. Suppose if you are 30 years old, but still the 30 years insurance would be there, so we can go for the term insurance. The term policy is there. Of course, there are different policies are there in the life insurance. Do you have any idea? Yes, unmute and give me different policies in life insurance. Yes, unmute and give me the answer. If you did not, if you don't know, you can say pass on.
Sir, it depends upon the company, sir, what type of policy
Yeah, that is true.
they want to
But
go.
generally, the
Yes.
life insurance, in the life insurance, what type of the policies are there? Either is the life LIC, or you can say HDFC, or you can say SBI also life insurance, or you can say that ICICI.
Yes, sir. What they do is that if any client has any issue like medical issues, then they
And
give
that is
us
a
a
medical.
claim.
That is a medical insurance.
Yeah,
So
medical insurance.
yeah,
Yes.
that is the medical insurance. Generally, we will see in terms of the non-living things.
Yeah.
And
In the life insurance.
when you come to the living things are concerned, life is concerned. There we can make it out like term policy is there, endowment policy is there, money back policy is there, and ULIP policy is there. These are the generally the broader aspect, broad idea of the policies in the life insurance. Okay, mute it, then we will go further. And for everything, the premium is, I don't say low or less, it depends upon the target amount. If the target amount is high, the premium is high. And moreover, probability also will be taken into consideration. For instance, if a young man does the life insurance and his premium is less, and whereas the old man, if he does his life insurance and his premium is more, but if a man after 60 or senior citizen can go for the life insurance, yes,
Uh, I think it will be a lot of risk, sir. So I think that they will not allow
they don't allow it.
yes.
The reason is they don't
Yeah.
allow it. In case if any company allows it, for instance, but they will charge the premium more high. Reason is probability is more for the death. The reason behind it, resistance power is lessened, and untoward incidents may happen. Sometimes he will forget it. Instead of going left, he go to the right and may have an accident. Then naturally, such risks are there, and hence they don't make it up. But if you make a policy of the whole life insurance, whole life, I did not say life insurance. I say whole life insurance that depends upon the nature till your death. Of course, till your death, there is an insurance will be there. And again, the question comes over there, but the risk, the premium is more for that regard. So the premium, and I already told you that. Let me test you also. And who are the experts, and who will fix the premium in the insurance? The experts are called. If you have no idea, then you say yes. Like heart expert is called in medical terminology cardiologist, and eye specialist is called, yes. Do you have an idea or not? Ophthalmologist, and
Yes.
yeah. And
Yeah, I
bone
forgot it.
specialist
Yeah.
is called bone, bone, bone.
Orthopedic.
Orthopedic. Then who is the expert who fixes the premium? He is called actuary. Actuary. Actuary means a person who is well versed in mathematics and statistics, and he will keep the premium because there is an equation in the premium, and the premium is fixed by the actuaries, and he is an expert who fix the premium. Everybody cannot fix the premium because they don't know the calculations. Only mathematicians plus statistics, because they will use the probability theory there. The probability they will make it out, and they will fix the premium is this much. So the expert is called actuary. That is an expert who fixes the premium. Then let us see the next slide. Segment of insurance. How many segments are there in the insurance? As I already told you that there is one segment is life insurance. It is for the life of a person. And to my question, suppose if you have a pet dog, and I like very much dog, can I insure the dog? Yes.
No, sir.
It depends upon the company. Suppose the company will make it out. The policy is there in the object of it. Then they will make it. Why didn't you know the horse race? In horse race, the good breed horses, no, they will make the insurance for that regard. Because if any other thing comes, like a medical emergency comes to that good breed horse, and that will be borne by the insurance company. And for the body parts also, like the singers are there, they will insure their throat, larynx, as for the insurance, and published their hands, and a football players their legs, because they will insure it, because if any other thing will happen over there, then insurance cover would be there. This is called special insurances, and where the premium is more. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
For instance, the Olympic Games are there, like Asian Games we conducted. Olympic Games or any other game, such a international games would be there. At that instant, the company will, the board will make the insurance, because there is a, we don't know that how much the probability would be there for their injury or death, or either stampede. You know stampede? Yes. If you know it, you can tell me. If you don't know, you say pass on.
No, sir. Pause.
A stampede means stampede. In Telugu, ఈ కాళ్ళల్లో తొక్కిసి చనిపోతారు చూడండి, తొక్కిసలాటల. సపోజ్ వే తక్కువ ఉన్నది, దే వాంట్ టు, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ ఏ సడన్ దే విల్ వాంట్ టు గో ఇట్, సో వన్ విల్ ట్రీట్ ఆన్ సంబడి ఎల్స్. సో ఆ విధంగా చనిపోవడం దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే డెత్ ఇన్ స్టాంపీడ్ అంటారు. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్?
Okay, sir. Yes.
Yeah, that is called stampede. So in the at that instant, there is this, if the death would be there in the stampede, naturally the audience, they should be insured. Even the plane, when you want to sit in the plane, in the ticket itself only there is the insurance is covered, because that is called a transit or a plane insurance, when you want to board a plane. So naturally, they will make such an insurance would be there. That is called life insurance, and there are total 24 years there in the different stakeholders, both public and private. They will run the life insurance. Then and the next is non-life insurance. There are roughly 35 stakeholders are there. Stakeholders means companies here, and then the reinsurance. In the reinsurance, only two. That is mostly the general insurance company will make the reinsurance. The purpose of the reinsurance is they cannot bear the loss. So that's why whatever the premium would be there, and they will give to the other, share with the other companies. So the burden will be shared by the other stakeholders. For special damages are concerned, and special occurrences are concerned, where a single insurance company will not bear it, that much loss, because they want to also share with the other things. That's why they will make the reinsurance, and the premium which is they are getting it, they will distribute with the one or two or three depending upon their capability and capacity, and they will make the reinsurance also. That is the reinsurance meaning. Next, the slide we will make it out. When you say the types of insurance, as I told you, in the left hand side you could see the life insurance, and the right hand side you can see the non-life insurance. Like term insurance is one of the term. After in term insurance, you don't get the money. Suppose if any untoward incident happen over there, then your dependents or the nominee will get the target amount. How much the target amount, they fixed it, that much amount they will get it. That depends upon how much the saving that we could make it out. By that we can purchase it. The term insurance. For instance, there is average you take the 60 years man's lifespan is there. When you got the employment on the 25th of year, at that instance, still in your hand, roughly 35 years would be there. And these 35 years you can make the insurance. Suppose if you daily, the premium that you will pay is either 10,000 like that, so 25 into 10, so that much a target amount. If you just pay the one premium also enough, and you will get that much amount in case of the death. That is the term insurance. But if the death is not there, then they say you are not going to get anything at all in the term insurance. But in endowment, yes, your money will be returned over there. ULIP, United Link plans, because whatever the amount they kept it in the pool, they will make it investment, in a good investment they do with the a multinational company which is having the high shares high, and you will get the returns, you will get the dividends, and you will get the bonus and everything also there in the ULIP, and you have to pay the premium time to time. And the whole life policy, yes, in the beginning also we can make the whole life policy, but the premium varies. That is another point we have to keep it in. And the money back policy, these are generally the people who tell you that while the money back policy is there, if the term is over, that the total amount plus the interest will be given to you. If an untoward incident happened over there, then the nominee will get the entire amount, which is fixed for that in money back policy. Even though you paid only one premium, it's enough. Yeah, then you will be entitled, means nominee will be entitled for the entire amount which is agreed in the contract. That is, these are the life insurance segments are there, are the other part. When you come to the non-life insurance, we can say the motor vehicle. Yes, nowadays you cannot keep your vehicle on the road, because the showroom itself, they will collect your either third party insurance, at least minimum, or comprehensive insurance. That to be a 3 years at a stretch, they will make it out, so that the money will be saved, and it is saved for the insured also. So even a motorbike or a car or any other thing. Without insurance, we are not supposed to keep on the road. So in the showroom itself only that you will pay it, the insurance. They will have their own agent. They are sitting over there and they will come to your rescue and you need not to go. So the motor vehicle insurance is there, and that depends upon the nature of it. Either you can go for the third party insurance or you can go for the comprehensive insurance. But generally, when you purchase the motorbike or the vehicle, and you go for the comprehensive insurance, where first party will get the compensation, second party will get the compensation, and third party will get the compensation. In addition to that, the human injury, even the subject matter, which is a car, if it is damaged also, and that you will be compensated in the comprehensive insurance. That is the point in the motor vehicle, that is the non-life insurance. Then the health insurance, yes, for the health of a person, you can go for it. Then the health card should be given. Then that will come to the whole area of health. Then travel insurance, as I told you, when you want to board the plane, at that instance, that insurance company, the premium will already fixed in your ticket itself, air ticket. So that is the travel, that is also a non-life insurance. Then the home, suppose if your home constructed and you love that home very much because it's the ancestral home and you want to keep it as it is because it is a classic home, at that instance, then you can make the home insurance also for that regard, so that if any damage will not be occurred to the home, either by the wear and tear or by any other means. Then comes the marine. See, most of the cargo will go in the form of on the water. So the first and foremost, less in the air and more in the on the land and more on the sea. So the cargo, the marine, either to the vessel or to the property cargo or to the freight charges. By of course there are varieties are there. The policies are very different, but in the marine insurance also there an insurance where a person should have to do it. Then only he will be safe, and either the owner of the ship or the person and who is the owner of the goods or the transit the goods are what I say, loaded from one place and it reaches to the another place, then that marine insurance will come. That is the insurance also we can say. And fire, yes, because the fire insurance, if the subject matter of your industry is like textile industry or cotton industry or ginning industry where the chance of the ignition is more and it will be burnt over there at that instance, then we can make it out. Just a minute. Srividya, yes, very good, very good. Yeah, you can go ahead because I'm on the online class, okay? Pardon? Yes, yes, you can speak. Why manager? You can speak there. Counter also there. See, I sent you the email. Oh, yes, yes. Sorry for disturbance. Yes, coming to the point is even fire insurance would be there. The fire we can make it out. These are type of the insurance. And later we'll go to the next slide. Yes. How do you companies make money? So there is another question because the companies, those who are stakeholders, and how do they can make money in the underwriting? This is one way, investment another way, cancellations and lapses another way. Here you may ask, sir, this what is underwriting? See, whatever the premium would be collected, they will pull up and this amount when they pull up the amount they will see that how much the amount they will spend in paying the compensation to the victim. So in the underwriting, if the compensation is more and the pull up amount is less, naturally that company will be closed. So here underwriting, they are also making the payment like a brokering, like here in one way, in another way. They are acting as an agent. It is all for the, of course, the essence of the business is to make the profit. Do you agree? Yes. Unmute and give
Sir,
me the answer. What is the essence of the business? Why do you make the, why do the people do the business?
to earn some profit, sir.
The basic idea is there to earn some profit. Yes, close, mute. Yeah, that is the basic idea is to get some profit. Yeah, that is the here. If the of course naturally that when you all the amount will not be gone. So, for instance, you take the motor vehicle there. See, there are so many motor vehicle in Khammam, or Warangal, or Nizamabad, or Karimnagar. In every motor vehicle gets in an accident. Answer is no. Answer is no. Very rare occasion. Out of 20, say about 1 or 2 met with an accident. At that time, they will pay the compensation. Who? The insurance company will indemnify it. But again, when the indemnifying also, they will not make the 100%. See, for engine part, they will say 100%. For the fiber parts, they say 60%. For the glass part, they say 80%. So that much the compensation will be there. They will pay you. So this underwriting also they will make the company will survive and investment. See that these are pooled money. They don't keep it silent, a stagnant place. Whatever the amount they get it through the insured in the form of the premium. They pool all that money and they will invest it in a good companies. And when they invest it, that becomes one to double. Sometimes at least not double, at least 20%, 30%, or it will be there. Even 2% also they will give to the companies where they are running it. Even 2% also, if you give the a good amount like 1 million and you will get the 2% means 2 million you will get it. So investment also a good plan where this insurance company will grow and they will get the profit. Then cancellations and lapses. Yes. Suppose if you made the insurance and you paid for that 10 years, remaining 20 years are left over there. And when you want to cancel, in the cancellation also they will fine you. They charge you. They don't give the total amount of what you paid over there. So they deduct you, they deduct the service charges, they will deduct the fines and all those things. So they will also get some amount will be pulled up in the cancellation. When the lapses are concerned, suppose and you paid it for the 10 years and later on that you died and nobody took care of it, then all the 10 years amount will be lapsed over there. So they'll also get some of the amount will be left with the companies. So by the underwriting, they will relate with some money, and by investment, they will get the double of the money, and the cancellation, they will get at least 20 to 30%. In the lapses, they will get the 100%. The profit will be there. All these things, the company does it, hence the company will survive. Is it clear? Just say yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So this is the idea how they do the business. And let us come to the next regulations and authorities. So for instance, for the banks, for any bank, regulating body is RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, and for any insurance, IRDA, the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, that is the IRDA. For the stocks and shares, SEBI, and for the other things, some NSE is there, is also, and BSE is there, is also a regulating body in some other countries. But generally, for the banks, we can say RBI. For the for the stocks, we can say SEBI. For the insurance, we can say IRDA. They are the regulating bodies will be there. For the legal education, which is the regulating body, yes, yes. Unmute and give me the answer.
Sorry, sir.
For the legal education, which is the regulating body, a statutory body. Bar Council of India, and for the guidelines, UGC, the UGC guidelines aim to be applicable with the universities. So these are the regulating bodies should be there. A bit disturbance. Yes, Vidya. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి వచ్చిందండి. మీరు చెప్పండి మేడం, మీరు అక్కడ వాళ్ళు పంపించిండ్రు ఆల్రెడీ. వాళ్ళు అందులోకి పంపించారు. ఏది? సాఫ్ట్ కాపీ. ఇవ్వండి 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 మాట. ఎస్ సార్, ప్లీజ్ సార్. Yes, sir. I approached yesterday here, Serli, Lingampalli branch, and I gave the application, and they have scanned it and they sent me the email. But instead of that, also I made my email address to you, getting the copy to the branch. And even today I went over to the branch and they told me, "Sir, ఎవరన్నా పోయి అక్కడ చెప్తేనే వాళ్ళు చేస్తారు సార్, లేకుంటే చేయరు సార్" అంటే my student. వచ్చిందండి. వాళ్ళు చూసి చెప్పారు, మేము పంపించిండ్రు. లింగం కాదు, సిరిలింగంపల్లి అది. లింగంపల్లి కాదు, SIRILIN సిరిల్. అయ్యా వాళ్ళు చూసే చెప్పిన, నాకు చూసి చెప్పిన తర్వాత నేను సిరి సిరి నేను ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసులు ఉన్నాను, అమ్మాయికి చెప్పేసి మొత్తం. రైట్. Sorry for the disturbance, which I make it out because yes, these are the things which are the regulating bodies are there, and with that they will run the show. And next, these are the international comparison. When you see, if you see the Taiwan, oh, one cannot beat Taiwan. It is roughly 21.32. That is the penetration is there. That much the Taiwan. And next comes to you, and India is 3.9. The 3.9 is there in India. Because it's not that much advanced. 3.69 is there. Taiwan finds Hong Kong and Taiwan is 21.32 penetration. That is the old figure, 2070. But if you happen to see the LIC, it the 60% would be there in the amount they collected. Only 40% would be there from the private companies. But slowly it is reducing. Now the a good collection is HDFC. It is beating HDFC. Next comes the SBI. Next comes the ICICI, which are in a good lead. So this is the comparison would be there, and this is the development which is made. So with this, okay, I would like to stop it.